Oh, you're back. We are back. Ponyboys are back after a big week last week. You had a big week. Looks like you haven't got off the couch, though, since last week.
No.
What's happened to you?
Hurt me back.
Gone down lame.
Yeah.
After a
Went-
top week.
I went to the
let's
gym.
go through your results
I went
first.
to the gym and then I went to the and then we went to the punk rock show.
Did you?
Yeah.
What punk rock show?
I went to see Strung Out.
Were they good?
They were very good.
Did you get strung out?
No. Had a few beers.
Did you?
That was it. Home at 11.
Oh, Jesus.
Reasonable.
What gear did you rep at the Strung Out concert? Well, what's the outfit for a middle-aged 40-something man's punk outfit?
Dickies.
Dickies.
Me Dickies that I'm wearing now. Me Vans.
Not swimmers, not budgie swimmers.
No.
Oh,
Dickies
yeah,
pants.
your pants, yeah.
Had what did I wear? Steel City long sleeve.
Oh, yep.
Wester.
Oh, yeah, just repping the brands. Yeah, your own
Exactly.
merch. That's what happens when you get old. You just
Wear your
tend to
own.
wear free shit
Yeah,
that
exactly.
gets given to you.
Or you make yourself.
Yeah, or you make yourself, yeah. Of course, merch, get the Bar TV merch on,
Yeah, we'll
on
do
the
some.
website.
We'll have to
And
do
get the
something.
Ponyboys,
Have to get the website.
just get some expressions of interest through the Facebook site and see the millions of fans out there that are going to probably make us a killing.
What
Off.
about my best bet last week?
Yeah. What about Lady Townsend? Congratulations to the Green Syndicate as well.
First win.
Mm.
Rom-tom.
You must be happy with that because that
was
was
good.
that was your idea, wasn't it, to get the horse together for the Merriweather
Yes. Me and I floated the idea to Will Frost.
Yep.
Um,
Good
and then-
horseman too. Loves
Yeah.
it. Loves the nags.
Yeah. And
Big fan of the show.
he is a big fan of the show actually. And we did that and we got it together. We floated it and then we spoke to Fred and got the horse.
Beauty.
And it's
He's got you a good. He's got you a good one or two, hasn't he?
Yeah, she was looking for 1900 too. You could tell she just. Geez, she
Well, it's
hit
been-
that line really good.
Yeah, it did.
So,
It looked
and-
good.
and
eh?
she's
Yeah.
come up and
I
we
really
got
did like the
Got
run.
an email today and got a photo of her. She looks fantastic up at the Gold Coast.
Does
So
she?
she'll go to a bench.
Good
she'll
coat. Plenty of dappling.
Yeah, so she'll go to a Class 1
Ooh, Class 1.
next. Maybe not this. Next week.
Next
hopefully.
week, yeah.
Hopefully, yeah.
Fortnight between runs. I like that.
Yeah.
It's never has it come outside the placings? It has, hasn't it?
Yeah,
Couple
once
times,
or
yeah.
twice. It's only about 2 or 3 times.
Breakout win though. Look out.
Yeah.
Put that on your black books, everybody. Lady Townsend.
So,
What a week though. Let's get this weekend. I'm excited. I'm a little bit. I'm non-flaccid over this weekend. I'm semi-hard given all the sport. The Everest, of course, a big Everest day.
Everest.
One of the best days it has become
Yeah.
in the racing calendar. And of course, the Group 1's down in Caulfield, the Guineas,
yeah.
the
You
Might and
roll
Power.
Roll that into a bit of league.
Yep, the league's back on. How good's that, Australia?
I've missed it.
Yeah, I've
It's been
actually.
3 weeks.
Yeah,
I've missed it.
Yeah, no, especially the Thursday nights because that's a general night at home. So when semi-finals go, Thursday nights, I had to talk to my missus. It was
Yeah, I know.
go out for dinner. It's weird. And then
I love talking to my missus.
Yeah, no, so do I. But not on Thursday nights when the footy's on.
But yeah, and then into some Rugby World Cup.
Rugby World Cup into Tim Zoo on the Gold Coast, defending his world title first up.
Wow.
It's just back. Every single Australian team and sportsman put it in a multi.
Except for in the rugby because
Yeah. Well, they're not there. So who's the next most Australian team? Fiji? Are they still in?
Oh, Ireland.
Ireland. Oh yeah, because we're convicts.
I'm gonna. Are they facing New Zealand?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
geez,
they've
that's
beaten
tough.
they've beaten New Zealand 5 out of the last 8 times they've beaten. them. I think
They're
I heard.
rated. Well, they're rated 1 anyway.
Yeah,
in
they
the
are.
world.
Yeah.
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 I rate
Them, France, New Zealand.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah.
Anyway.
I'm gonna back the Irish.
Well, Eddie Jones has killed Australian rugby anyway, so
Is it just Eddie?
it's Eddie and Hamish.
Everyone.
I'll say that now.
It's been a long time
Prepared-
coming, but
Prepared to put
Yeah.
that out there. I think the Waratahs or New South Wales Rugby's handed its reins over to Rugby Australia, and
needs
I think the
a big sweep out,
ACTs as well.
a big clean out.
Get the
and then
broom,
New
street sweeper. You know that Harry
new
Styles
and
song?
young. Yep.
You know that Harry Styles song, Sweet Creature? My missus is a big Harry Styles fan. Gotta listen to it.
Sweet creature.
Yeah. Do you know that song?
No, I don't.
Well, I thought it was a really well-written song called Street Sweeper about this street sweeper that was on his way home,
Ah,
but it's actually not.
Okay.
I went and saw Harry Styles, actually.
Yeah,
That's
I'd go see him. He's great.
he was pretty good.
Oh,
Like,
he's awesome.
he was a good showman.
Mm.
Mm. You know, he's got 3 nipples.
No, I don't think that's true.
It is.
I don't think it
It's
is.
true.
I don't think it is.
It's true. It is
Like
true.
Chandler.
Yeah, exactly. Let's get to Everest Day. Let's start this off. Race 1. This is the St. Ledger, and it is a dog of a race.
Isn't it?
It's a tough. I backed Major Bill a couple of weeks ago. I'm going to stick with it, but it's got no form. It came second 3 starts ago, but no form around it. $7, but I'm going to back as well your brother's horse in a Calipore.
Yeah, that's where I'm going.
The top 2 there, 1 and 2.
Yeah.
I think certainly it's obviously the prize money's not as good as a couple of these.
A few of these horses did come up against each other.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago. Yeah.
Calipore came 3rd there.
Yeah, it did, and it was a good run.
It
as
was
well.
a good run. Yeah. Who won that
Kieran
race?
McAvoy.
Can't remember.
Who won it? I'll tell you. Just fine. Which we
Fine.
backed.
Did we?
I backed it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, I did tip Calipore last start at.
Yeah.
I think I tipped it.
Where it was at Randwick. Yeah.
Randwick,
Well, he's got Cleveland
each
as
one.
well. I don't think Cleveland's going as well as what Calipore is.
No.
Other than that, I can't see anything else going anywhere near these two. Major Bill will lead. Faded out last start. Probably set for a race like this, I'd say. The Waterbots with their Egyptian jockey on it, Adam Hieronymus.
I think
What do you like?
Benno's got a chance, but I'm going to stick with Fred's horse in Calipore.
Yeah, nice. Well, I'm going to back both of them because I'm a coward.
Yes.
Race 2.
Yeah.
This is.
I'm going to go with the with Garza Blanca, who is an emergency for the Everest.
It is, yes, but I'm with you on that too.
She'll start in this $3. Yeah.
I've got Garza Blanca in my numbers as well. I don't mind as well, which I'm going to put a bit of money on this as well because I'll get a return out of both of them. Nails Murphy with Zach Purton on board.
Nails Murphy. Sounds like a Simpsons character.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Well, maybe it is a Simpsons character.
Is it? I can't remember.
I think
Maybe.
it's first start in Australia. Interesting to see how they go. I don't normally back them first start in Australia, but got some good form over Europe. Running in a Goodwood, comes second in that. I think it's going to be a future superstar of Australian racing anyway. So Nails Murphy put that down with a Garza Blanca.
Yeah, Garza Blanca for me.
Yeah, Garza Blanca certainly the standout there. As you said, emergency for the Everest.
I think there's a few in that race that are emergencies. Yeah, for the Everest. But.
Race 3, the Reg Allen quality. Reg Allen was quality too.
I'm going to go with favourite here. I think it's the favourite, Arctic Glamour. It's 3 starts for a picket fence. But Kieran McAvoy.
He's going to have a day, isn't he? He loves Everest Day. He's an Everest Day specialist.
Yeah.
He's won it 15 times, hasn't he? In 5 years. He's won it a few. He's won it 3 times, hasn't he? Pretty sure.
I think, did he win it 3 times?
I'm pretty sure he won it 3 times. Remember because
Bossy won it once.
Remember because he had that big quote that he was going to build a big pool or something. I don't know.
I can't remember.
Anyway, he's the king of Everest Day, Kieran McAvoy. Don't take that away from him. That's for sure.
But yeah, no, I think Arctic Glamour.
It'll be favourite. It's a good horse. I just can't take the $2.30 odds for it. To be fair, so I'm going to back the one above it, 3 Jolistar with a J-Mac on board. It's come out of a Warwick Farm race, so first time on a Saturday, but has good times and has performed pretty well. Held up in its last run. 1-1 comes second in another. And I don't mind the Waterbots Aditi as well. A bit more value around those two for me.
Race 4.
We're going to go to race 4. The Gloaming.
The one that's the race after race 3, isn't it?
It is. That's how numbers work.
That's how it was. And
unless you're binary and it's ones and zeros.
I'm going to go number 4, Pushy.
I'm with you.
Yeah. I did tip Tom Kitten a while ago.
Yeah.
2-3 weeks ago, and I'm going to have a little bit on it as well.
Tom Cat, you mean?
But
Yep.
it finished third. But Pushy, I think it actually finished. Did it finish third to Pushy? I need to check that. Yes, it did.
Yeah.
And Pushy, I think, in the Dulcify Stakes ran a really good race there.
Yep, it did.
And I think it's going to go one better here at $7.50.
I'm agreeing with you there too. I'm going to also have a little bit on number 8, a bit of an omen bet for the handicap toilets at the general admission bar at Randwick Snowman. I think it's going to be let loose at Randwick, and I think this horse is going to let loose as well. It's going to have a good run. Came first last start a couple of weeks ago, $5. Hugh Bowman's on it. Back riding in Sydney. What do you mean? You don't know what I'm talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about what's going on in the handicap toilets at Randwick.
Wouldn't have a clue.
It's not people with crutches or wheelchairs. I'm telling you that.
Never been in there.
No, neither have I. But I've watched it. This is the big country race, the Kosciuszko. I can't believe we didn't win again this year after buying 24,000 tickets. The Burwood actually won last year, didn't it?
I think it did.
It didn't win, but it got in it. Yeah.
I'm going to go number 12, Dairy Grove. Sorry, Nashville Willer on board. It's won its last 3 starts.
Nash in good form too.
4 weeks in between runs too, which seems to be working for it.
Set for this one.
So I think the step up was 1 over 1,000. The step up to 1,200, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. You know, the winners of the raffle from the tab get to pick their horses. So it's hard to get a form line around some of this because some people get their own horses in. Some people get, there's a lot of wheeling and dealing and brokering done.
Yeah.
But I really like, I don't know, I can't go past the unbeaten 5 from 5 Mogo Magic, $9.
Yeah.
For an unbeaten horse, that is juicy odds there. I'm all over that. And then my little mate Cody Morgan with Dylan Gibbons on board. He's got a horse with some good form at good odds, $34.
Yeah.
Broken Hill.
Yeah.
Australian Bloodstock. They love a feature race. Cody Morgan, good trainer as well.
Yep.
Out at Tamworth.
Yeah.
Oh, and Dylan Gibbons, one of our favourite young riders as well.
Yeah.
You babysat him when he was a kid. You used to take him to the shops in the pram.
Oh, God, I did not. Don't start those.
While his dad was riding winners for your brother.
Yeah, I think
just
Derry,
looking after him in the creche at the racecourse. What are you saying?
I just think Dairy Grove. Nashville Willer.
Well, I'll put that in my trifecta, but I'm on Mogo Magic. I'm probably going to have the most money of my staking plan of the day on that. I'll probably have a fair few units, as they say. Well, here's a good race. Sydney Stakes over 1,200. There's a few here that are airborne at the moment, but we backed it the other week. It came in as an emergency. Airman.
Yes.
And I'm sticking with it.
Yeah, so am I. $6.50.
It was a bloody good win. It took off.
It was
Bella Nipotina.
That's right.
Probably the class in it, but I just think that run just really impressed me. Bella Nipotina is obviously $4.1 million in prize money.
I think I tipped Kibao
in what
in that race last time when it won. That was race 10 back on the 30th when it.
I backed Airman.
You backed Airman, did you?
Yeah, definitely. No, you changed your. No, what happened was you had something else, and then you changed it when it had come in as an emergency. So you said, I'm going to go with Airman.
Did I?
So we both tipped it. That's what happened.
I'll have to go back and look at the tape. But
that's what happened.
Yeah, I know. I'll take
Our viewers will know. Our viewers, I'm sure, will comment on the videos. And
I'll take the win.
Yeah, I'll give you the win.
Yeah.
There's some good horses. I think Zapata is also ready to run a race third up as well.
Yeah.
I've backed it a couple of times, $10. So I think, Em and Zapata for me, I'm all over them.
Yeah. King of Sparta as well, which is...
The Snowdens.
Yeah, it could. It's
Rustic
650.
Steel. It can potentially
Rustic
do
Steel's
something.
at
$101. You got to put $1 on it, don't you?
Oh, well, yeah. But this leads into the big one.
Oh, doesn't it what?
Oh,
This
and
is where your Tarot Cash jacket comes off. You loosen the tie, roll the sleeves up, and get into some good form.
yeah, I'm going to stick with winning form. I'm going to stick with think about it.
I'm with you too. It did well for us last start. Won at short odds.
Yep. Sam
I'm
Clifford,
on it too.
She be the first female to win the Everest.
Yes. Yeah. I'm glad Sam's got the ride on that too. Joe Pride's sticking with it, not sort of going past his plan.
Yep.
Um,
Singo has said he'd shout the bar.
Has he?
If Hawaii, he'd shout he'd shout something.
Oh, he'll shout it from the rafters.
He'd shout the members.
He won't shout the members. He hates the members.
He'd shout something.
He'd shout the general bar. That's what he did last for that other race.
If Hawaii 50 comes in, it's at $13.
I've got my top two obviously, and my next one's Cylinder. So I've gone with think about it. Cylinder's my next one. The Godolphin crew haven't won an Everest yet, and I think this could be a good year for it. And I think this is probably the horse to do it. 1.6 in prize money already. 9 starts.
Look, I think I Wish I Win might be a sneaky danger.
Well, I've got I Wish I Win in my trifecta number, and I Wish I Win is a very good horse as well.
Yeah. But I think about it's probably it's obviously the form horse in the race.
So I'm going to have a first four in this. Think about it, Cylinder, I Wish I Win, and Hawaii 50.
Jeez, your game having a first four.
Why?
Oh, I just think it's anyone's.
It's not anyone's.
Yeah,
I just gave you whose it was. It's not anyone's. Shinzo's another good horse.
Yeah.
It was shithouse last time though when it came back. But at Rose Hill, it doesn't mind this track at or distance. But
Dylan Gibbons has got a decent ride too in Buenos Noches.
Yeah.
$14.
Third last start, I think it ran its good race first up at odds.
And you've also got the Yulong Parks. Is it Yulong Parks? Alcohol free?
I don't know. But Private Eye. It's a tough race. Let's be fair.
But
what do you got? You going to have a trifecta?
No, I'm just going
to. I'm going to have with those numbers. I'm going to have a trifecta and a first four, and I'm going to back Think About It and Cylinder outright. Too.
No, well I'll throw. I Wish I Win in the quaddie numbers.
Rightio. But we've got pretty much similar quaddie numbers, don't we?
Yeah, pretty much.
Race 8, the Silver Eagle, the lead up to the Golden Eagle, which comes towards the end of Spring Carnival.
Yeah, this is me each way bet of the day, and I'm going to stick with Kibao.
Ah, yeah, Kibao.
Yeah. I know it didn't run too well last start. I think something happened to it actually. I think it's something.
I'll tell you what happened to it.
You tell me what happened to it. You go back into the notes.
I'll go back into my notes here. It was bumped.
It was bumped.
Yep, jumped awkwardly, bumped shortly after start, led and settled on the fence. So had to do a bit of work to get to the front there, and was probably a little bit rattled after the bump.
So, but I'm going to stick with it at $11. I think you can turn it around. I think it's good. Yeah, well, it's coming from barrier 1.
I've got my roughs roughy here.
Do you?
I do.
Yeah.
Barrier 1. Do you like Barrier 1 at Randwick? Do you?
Well,
and being a water bot horse, sorry, it'll probably fight for the lead as well. Not bad. Not a bad way to think about it.
Is Williamsburg No?
No, it is not my roughs roughy. I'm going to go with the water bots and Preble combination in coin toss. Its form around last preparation was very good. First. Had a bit of a spell, 20 weeks. And I think $41. Jeez, it's a better horse than $41. Better jockey than $41. And, of course, the First Lady and her Crown Prince of racing, better than $41.
9 starts for 4 wins and second and
Yeah, 78% and
Yeah.
44% strike rate of winning, 78% placings. You know, it's $41. It's a top 3 horse.
it's actually, if you go through, you have a look at these, go through. No, it's not this race. There is a race I'll show you later.
And Pericles.
Mm.
Surely Godolphin's got to win something.
All right. Well, now I'm going to stick with 8 Kibu.
Yep, that's
each way.
fine. And then you can certainly do that.
Race 9, which is
The King Charles the Third. It's not the Queen Elizabeth anymore.
No. Yeah, geez, this is a good race.
It hasn't got the same vibe, hasn't it? With the called the King Charles.
No.
Why can't they just leave it as Queen Elizabeth?
She's not the Queen.
Well, she was the Queen, and it's been that way for 40 years. Why can't you give King Charles another race?
Longer than 40 years, wasn't she?
Who knows?
Longer serving.
60 years, 70 years.
Something like that.
She was on the throne for a long time, just like you after a good curry.
Oh, God, Jesus Christ.
King
right.
Charles III Stakes, Group 1 as well.
Yeah, now I'm going to have a trifecta in this, and I've got my Lee's long shot in this.
Have ya?
And it's number 13, Redina.
Redina.
Redina. I can't. Yeah. Is that it?
Yeah, Redina.
She's going for a couple of wins in a row here. 3 in a row. It won its it's won its first 2 over at Randwick on a good 4. I think. Where's the bloody? But it's actually looking to make it 5 in a row if you go back from before its spell. Drawn ideally, but at $34, I think it's got a good chance. Then I'm going to have the 2 favourites, obviously Mr. Brightside, who's going for what's 6 in a row or something like that. And then you've got, I think, Zaki as well. So I think those 2 will probably more than likely fight it out. But I think Redner will be right up there as well.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the number 1, Think It Over. Back to last start. It's a day of thinking because I've got Think It Over and Think About It.
Yeah, well, $13, good value.
Yes, and I'm going with it. And then Zaki as well. I'm going to back. I'm potting Mr. Brightside. I don't think coming from Flemington's going to help its causes going the other way. It's like jet lag always affects you more when you're coming back.
No, it'll be fine. It's won twice at the track and
And
distance.
for my trifecta, I mean, we haven't even spoken about Fangirl. Good
yeah,
horse.
well, that's it. The Fangirl.
J-Mac on board.
That was the
57 kgs.
Wasn't that the? Can't remember. Was that the?
Came third last start. First in the start before. In the Wink Stakes. Won the Wink Stakes.
Yeah.
J-Mac on board.
Yeah, no. You'd throw it in.
7 stakes. It won. It came, third to Think It Over and Zaki, so it's got a bit of form.
Yeah. I said I'll just throw it in my quaddy numbers.
Oh, good on you.
Yeah.
But what about Nugget? We backed that. We both backed that a couple of starts back. And
We did. I did throw it in there. I threw it in when it was 2 weeks
I
ago.
don't think it can win.
In that race 8. Nah. Where's she?
But I just like the name.
Yeah.
And
Nugget.
Dylan Gibbons is on board.
No,
Australian.
I'm going to stick with what I've got.
I'm sticking with what so am I.
Yeah.
I've got Think It Over Zaki. And if I have a trifecta, I'll put Fangirl on
Look, we're going to go to race 10. This is named after you. You got a bit of angst about
Yeah,
you.
it is. I have. I've
James
got a
Squire
chip on my shoulder. I'm waiting for some invoices to come in. Which I've been waiting for a week for. I've been told they're going to get paid today.
Yeah, right.
I need it to throw a lot of money on the races tomorrow and then chase another invoice for next week when I blow it.
Yeah. And I'm going to have a horse named after you. Absurd Flirt. 'Cause that's what you are. I've seen you at the Sea Breeze.
Yeah. I don't know if it's absurd. Certainly
Absurd.
It's Osbred.
Yeah.
It's actually Osbred Flirt. That's what it's called.
I know, but it's absurd to me.
I'm Osbred though.
Osbred,
I'm Aussie as.
No, I think
Osbred Flirt, really?
Up in the journey here, and 4 for 5 wins. $6.50. I think there's some good odds around it. Did surprise punters too. Won at long odds last start. Over 14. Yeah, but Ausbred flirt for barrier 14 is a big query though. That's the thing for me. But
Well, I'm going one inside it in the barrier stakes in your brothers. You know what I like? I love backing a Chris Lee's horse in the last at Sydney on a big day out.
yeah, true.
He's got a pretty good strike rate. Lee's Gibbons back together, $12.
Yep.
Had some good form at the back end of its campaign.
Yeah,
in 3 wins.
Won its last two.
Yeah, it won the Queensland Oaks.
And then yes, true.
Which is pretty good form.
I'll be throwing that in me quality numbers for
Well,
sure.
I'm throwing it in my win numbers.
It's had a few. Yeah, it had a decent trial form.
Yeah, it's a good horse. I'm surprised it's $12. I'd probably rate it as $8 starter. So get on. And I'm going to have a little play at the Waterbots. I think they're going to have a fat day tomorrow in Soul Choice.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Well, you were talking about, I know it's spelt differently, but you were talking about sneakers before.
Yeah.
So, Soul.
I know.
There we go.
I like it.
Soul means sun. It's going to be a sunny day tomorrow.
It does.
So many different ways you can
SOL.
interpret. Yeah, I know, yeah. I know my Spanish, mate. Por favor. Una más cerveza.
Let's go to Caulfield.
Caulfield. Let's go down to Melbourne, which we won't be there. I'd love to be there. What are you? Hey, so we haven't talked about this. Are you a tradition man or are you a new age Peter V'landys style? I want the Everest. I want the prize money. Would you prefer to be Melbourne at the minute?
Oh, jeez.
Put you on the spot.
I don't know. I can see the upside to both of them.
I'm an Everest man.
Yeah, well,
I'd rather be at the Everest.
the Everest used to be on Caulfield Cup Day, or the Caulfield.
Yeah, they've changed the
they've
Caulfield Cup. Yeah.
They've changed the Caulfield Cup
Because of this.
which I do-
because Peter
which-
V'landys has come in off the back
has,
fence.
Yeah,
Off,
true.
like he's
Yeah,
playing like
yeah, he's
a front row forward.
Yeah.
Shane Webke of racing.
Yeah.
Just coming off the back fence, just running at
what was
Victoria.
that? What was that Warriors forward that used to run? And he would.
Not Hedro
I
Ocassini.
can't remember.
Remember Hedro
Is he
Ocassini?
the one that had that weird run?
Yeah, I think so. And he used to get smacked.
And, oh,
Who's the other one from Carrara? Nathan Long.
yeah,
Remember the blonde-headed Nathan Long?
That's
Just had
right, yeah.
no skill, just trucked it
Yeah.
up like a boss. And
No, well, I don't know. I still, yeah.
well, he's played the hand.
I guess I'm more traditional. I still wear a tie when I go to
Oh, we
Newcastle
talked about
races,
about
you know,
this last
so,
week
anyway, race 3, I'm going to go
with the ponytail as well.
Yeah,
I
with
know
the
we heard
ponytail,
about it.
Yeah. So the power stake, which is
What-
Group 3 over 2,400.
What about race 7? Oh, you going? What race?
I've done all the groups.
Have ya?
Yeah.
So what are we going? Race 3.
Race 3, Braden Star, number 7, $3.80. 14 starts, 5 wins, 4 seconds, and 2/3.
Right.
Yeah.
Where's that one?
Yeah, we're right there.
Braden Star. I'm
Yeah.
going to go below you, and I'm going to go the favourite 8, Carini.
Fair enough. Then you go to race 4, which is the Plume Stakes.
The Northwood Plume Stakes over
yep.
1,200 metres is Group 3, 4-year-olds and up. Mares. Boom. What do you got?
I am going to go number 5, Grey River, at $6.50 with Damien Oliver on board.
Really? I got a nice roughie in this one in number 11, Glitzing. You
Yeah,
know, ask me why?
No.
Well, just doing it on the run.
Why is that?
Good couple of wins last.
Is this the race, actually? If you have a look at this, have a look at all their percentages here.
Yeah.
Not one. Well, the lowest is 50% in the
50%, yeah.
place.
It's
Look
a-
at that.
it's-
It is a bit.
it's a tough race.
It's a tough race.
Well, I'm going for the best percentage
all
and
of them are.
best strike rate for wins as well.
Yeah.
6.
So they've all featured. They've all, except for maybe
The
the,
bottom
last
two, yeah.
haven't had double figure starts. But they've all.
It's a pretty tough race.
It is a tough race. It'll be a good race, I reckon.
It'll be a ripper.
Race 5.
You don't like red card, Joe Moreira?
No, I'm going to stick with Grey River.
Right, yeah.
Race 5, I'm going to go with the favourite again here.
In the Scalacci.
Yeah,
and
the
everyone-
Uncommon James. It's 100% when second up, and it's second up here. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So-
a good one, isn't it? I'm going to stick with you there. Favourite. A lot of favourites been coming home in Melbourne over spring too, so I'm with you.
Yeah, she's three from three when second up. Over the distance, 4 starts, 2 wins, 2 seconds.
As for, I mean, you may as well, I'll probably have a Cornella in that one with 2 and 7 there. It's certainly the standout horses in that particular race.
We skip race 6 because it's a nothing race.
Nothing race.
Nothing race.
This is when you're going to go
It's when you
get
go,
your mid-afternoon snacks.
Yeah.
Go and have a chat.
Little chips,
Go and do some Ausbred flirting.
little bucket of chips. little bucket of chips.
Yeah, a little bucket of chips.
Hey?
Beauty.
Go and
Bit of
regroup.
sauce, bit of chicken salt.
Yeah.
Yeah, you regroup.
Uh,
You observe the people going into the handicap toilet and think, don't know what they're up to.
What are they up to?
Looks like there's a party in there.
And you come back for race 7.
Yep, that's right.
For the Brighton
you come
Power.
back for race 7. Exactly, yeah.
And I'm going to go with...
Have you got a phone number by now? Or are you... Like, this is pre-wife days.
What?
So when you come back for race 7,
Mm.
have you been successful in getting someone's phone number, or are you just a boy's boy?
I don't flirt. I don't go to the races. I didn't go to the races to flirt.
Yeah.
or anything like
Sorry,
that.
we know
Sorry.
you. Yeah.
Sorry.
Ooh.
I went to the races for one thing only.
Yeah, so did I.
All right?
Yeah, so did I. Win money and look at horse flesh.
Exactly. And speaking of horse flesh,
I'm all over this. This is me bet of the day.
number 1, Alligator Blood.
Bet of the day. It was so impressive last start after I potted it. And
You
said
did
it
you?
never,
Also,
I potted
who did you
two.
pot last
The
week?
Gold Trip.
Right.
I've potted 2 horses in 2 weeks, and
Exactly.
they've been phenomenal.
Yes.
I said Alligator Blood would never win again, and I
Yeah.
said Gold Trip would never win another feature race too.
Exactly.
I'll own it.
And look at that.
Oh, hands up.
Yeah.
Hand is
Beautiful.
up.
Gold Trip won, then
Alligator Blood. Tim
Townsend went and
Clark.
won.
Tim Clark's an interesting booking. That that suggests to me they will ride this quite aggressively.
Yep.
It came from a couple back. I think it'll be further to the front this race. To be fair, over 2,000 metres.
Yeah.
It's just got that turn of foot, and I don't think nothing in this race. Maybe Duas can come home, but I don't think anything's going to get near it.
No, well, Just Fine, which is the other Waterbot horse.
Well, I
It's
backed
at
Just Fine a couple
380.
of weeks ago. And we did say that earlier.
Yeah. But yeah, I think Alligator Blood.
Well, I think Just Fine comes back in distance. I think it's better over longer, to be fair. And I mean, it has won at 2,000, but who am I to judge?
So then we go to race 8, which is...
So Alligator Blood's never won, before we go, at this distance, had 2 attempts.
That's the only other. That's the one
has it got
query
the
for me.
legs? Has
Yeah,
it got the
that's
legs? I mean,
query for me.
it ran out the 1,800 quite sublimely. That could, before we get to the last race, that could be a good Cronulla, really, 1 and 6.
They could be,
The Waterbots.
So,
What race are we on?
race
9.
8.
Race 8?
Yes.
I didn't do race 8.
Why
I only did the Group 1s.
See, no, I like the groups. This is Group 3.
The Ladies' Day Vars. This is a big race competing up against the Everest at the same time.
Yes.
See you, Victoria.
I'm going to have a little... I know she hasn't done much in recent, but I'm going to go with number 3, Papillion Club.
Papillon Club.
Papillon?
Yeah, there's no. It's
Papillion?
Papillon.
I don't know.
It's Papillon, mate.
Is it?
It is.
Papillon?
There's no I. There's no I before the O.
Oh, there isn't? Jeez.
It looks like it.
I need
My
to get-
computer.
I think
No,
I need to
it's-
get my eyes checked.
I think it's the brightness on my computer.
I need to get my eyes checked.
Yeah, I have noticed your writing has deteriorated over the since we've come back
Has it? Yeah.
for our.
Yeah, right. Oh, well, I'm going to go that for $7.50.
Are you?
Um,
I'm going to go the favourite.
Yeah.
Wish Your Lass.
I just think this one could turn the. I just think it's due for just a turn of the tides.
I don't
for
mind.
itself.
I don't mind it. 5.77, good form. But
A few scratchings in the race too.
there is.
Yep. Yeah.
Yep.
$7.50.
Well, we'll see. See
Race-
how we go.
Race 9.
Race
It's the Caulfield
9.
Guineas, the big one.
Yes, this is the one. This is Militarise. Unlucky not to be in the Everest, I think.
Yeah.
Went run pretty well. Joe Moreira's on board. It's going to be pretty tough to beat. What do you like?
I think the two that fight it out come from the prelude. Yeah. And I'm going to go Step Hardy at $4. And another each way bet of the day is Southport Tycoon at $19.
I like Stepati as well. I've got 1 and 4 in my numbers. And
Southport Tycoon. It's only 3 starts, but she's stepped up massively. You see that she come from a benchmark, 60, what was it? Benchmark 64 to come a good second in the prelude at $19. There's really good value around her.
Great value.
Yeah. So I'll be having a little bit of each way on that.
What about the last?
How good's this?
Group 1 to finish last. This gets me.
See?
I said I was non-flaccid before, but now I'm full hard.
Yeah.
Right, Group 1 to finish the day.
Yeah.
That's got me fluffing pony ready. I'm ready to go.
You've got a fluffing pony.
Yeah, to get me. Well, this is my fluffing. This race is my fluffing pony. That's what I'm saying.
No, I agree.
Gets me up.
Yeah, you finish on a
Oh,
high.
you finish
on a bang.
you finish
Group 1.
mid-stroke,
Yep.
just pounding it. And there is a horse called Pounding too, which I'm not going to back.
No.
But if you
Let's
were
have a look
looking
at
for
that.
I'm not going to back it. But if you were looking for an Omer bet, that's your horse. After a big day at the races, just a pounding.
Oh,
Just taking a pounding, giving this race a pounding.
I'm going to stick
Town.
with Amelia's Jewel here. Best bet. I think it's bet of the day.
That's your best bet of the day, really.
I think so.
Ooh, it is a good horse.
It's just
$2.
I know it's $2.30. I know it's short.
I don't
price,
care. Wins
but
a
you know
win.
what you're going to do?
Wins a win.
What you do?
What do you do?
You throw all your winnings that I've just won you over the last however many races.
Yeah.
You throw it all on Amelia's Jewel.
Chucks it
Responsibly,
on.
of course. Responsibly.
Yeah, gamble responsibly. If you
Of
can't
course.
afford a bet, don't bet.
Exactly. Think of
Don't
else
be
what
an
you can
idiot.
buy.
Yeah. Yeah. Think what else you could buy. You could buy some Dickies. Like
Succulent Chinese
you
meal.
can buy his. There's the book selling. You can buy the book.
You could buy the book.
Exactly.
But throw it all on Amelia's Jewel and you can buy a few more. You can actually buy a painting.
Ooh,
Maybe.
it's a bit of art.
Mm.
Self-portrait. Have you done a self-portrait?
No.
Can you do one?
I can do self-portraits.
No. Like, can you do one of yourself?
I could.
I'd love to see I'd love to see the inner version of you portrayed on some canvas. I'd just like to see what you think about yourself on the inside.
You don't want no one.
I reckon
no one wants to see what I
It'd
think
be
of
like
myself.
a half black, half rainbow type colour scheme.
Do you,
You got a black.
Should-
You got a bit of blackness inside you, but you got a bit of gay and your gay homo love.
Do you want me to? Do you want me to paint me what I think about myself on a Sunday morning?
Oh, Sunday morning coming down, just play Johnny Cash while you while you're painting it. Oh well, I'm so back to it. I'm on the 6 Antino.
Oh yeah.
$6. It is probably
Hey, look at that. It's
as far as
finished out of the placings once.
yeah.
From 11
Hasn't got the prize
starts.
money of Amelia's Jewel and probably hasn't run in the races, but it's a good horse. It's come from Queensland.
Drawn barrier 17 though.
That's all right. Whatever.
Mm.
It's all digits. 1,600 metres at Flemington. Doesn't matter. It'll come across and
Yeah.
get a nice little fucking settling position.
Yeah.
And Amelia's Jewel will run it down. So
Yeah,
put it.
well-
Do a Quinella then.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. But I'm also going to back it too.
11, 9, 2.
Very good.
11, 9, and 1. Yeah. No, Amelia's Jewel, $2.30.
Yeah, rightio.
Right, everything on it.
Everything.
Everything.
Just chuck it on responsibly.
All your responsible winnings.
Yeah. The winnings that you have afforded to win.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's right.
Mm.
Well,
Right.
thanks. That's going to wrap us up there. That was good. Everest Day, I'm pumped. Where are you going to watch it?
At home.
Are you just sitting at home having a few bets?
Done
Yeah, you've done your back.
I've done me back, so
Yeah.
I'll be
Well, backsy.
a whole backsy.
Yeah.
So I'll be sitting at home.
Well, you'll be lying or sitting?
sitting
Yeah.
heat pack. I've got
Really?
my chair, I've got my little table.
Have ya?
I've got the whole
it.
setup.
I love it. You know what we should? You know what we should do for? We should live stream us watching
Oh,
races together.
yeah, we could.
Just on the beers, on the cans.
I've got a couple of beers in the thing.
Have you? Are you on any painkillers?
Just Nurophens and Panadols.
Nothing good.
Nothing good.
I was going to ask him for a friend.
Need a prescription.
I need pain for my heart. Rightio, thanks everybody for tuning in. Justin Lee's Newcastle's favourite recreational punter, and just Gareth,
Yes. Just recreational punter.
the rough one.